Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host on Click Digest, and today we have with us the Micromax Canvas A1 or the Android One phone from Micromax. In this video, I'm going to quickly take it out of the box, show you what all it comes with, give you my first impressions and reviews. I'll quickly boot it up, show you how it performs. I'll run quick benchmarks, run a small game, and show you how well it performs. I'll also show you the camera test. So before opening the box, I'll quickly run you through the specs, which is common across all the Android One phones. It gets a 1.3 GHz quad-core CPU, 3G, a 4.5-inch display, 1 GB RAM, 4 GB ROM, 5 megapixel plus 2 megapixel front and rear cameras. It supports full high-definition video recording, HD video playback, Android KitKat 4.4.4. So the latest Android will be pushed for 2 years from the date when you buy it. It comes with GPS and 1700 mAh battery. The box looks pretty premium compared to other boxes that we have seen of the Android One. And yes, we have done the other videos as well. So we have the Dream Uno here and the Sparkle 5 here. I'll give you a comparison very soon. So first, let's get done with this unboxing. Let me cut through the seals. So we have two seals, one on each side. And this box looks really different and premium than the other two phones. So this is the first thing in the box, the Micromax Canvas A1, the Android One phone from Micromax. This is a black colored unit that we have. It comes in white as well. It looks much different from other because of the circle that you have here around the camera. It comes with some protective plastics on the front as well as on the camera module. Let me get rid of it. Let's deep dive into the box and see what else we get. We get a 1700 mAh battery which has been bundled. Let me take this out. And this is a lithium polymer battery, just like the other two phones. Lithium polymer is a better technology compared to the lithium ion standard batteries that we get. We have the SAR information card which tells the SAR values. We have warranty card, user manual, some other manuals from Micromax. There is a screen guard which has been bundled. These Android One phones that we see here do not come with the Gorilla Glass, so a screen guard is recommended in case you use them very harshly. These are the earphones. Let me show you the quality quickly. These are standard earphones. These are not in the ear types and they come with metallic mesh. Very similar to what we saw with the Spice Dream Uno. Very similar in quality and very similar in design as well. So let me keep this aside. Let's see what else we get. There is a charger and the current rating of this charger is 1 ampere, so it should fastly charge your phone. And then we have a data cable which is a standard cable. Let me show you the quality here as well. It is also good in quality. The ends of these cable are nicely finished. Let me put everything back, quickly boot up the phone and show you how it looks like and what all you get with this phone. After a while, I'll also show you a quick benchmarks and a quick gaming of this phone. So I'll open the hood and show you what lies underneath this. So under the hood you have two SIM card slots, micro SIM 1 and SIM 2, both are micro SIMs. You have a micro SD card for expansion and you have the battery here. The SAR values mentioned is 0.24 for head and 0.93 watts per kg for the body. Seems to be under good limits. Let me put it back, quickly boot it up, and while it boots I'll show you the design of the phone. So this phone has rounded corners just like the other phones and feels soft to touch on the rear. Has the Android One branding here, Micromax branding, 5 megapixel rear camera with LED flash, and comes with nice metallic finished area around the camera. This is not actual metal, but this is some sort of metallic finish. Let me show you. So it's here a part of the body and the back cover has this large opening for the same. Apart from that, on the front you have a 4.5-inch display, again 480 by 854 in display resolution. On top you have standard 3.5mm audio port. Left side is totally clean, right side gets the volume rocker as well as the power wake up key. The bottom has charging port, primary mic hole. There is no secondary mic hole in the Android One series phones that we have seen here. There is speaker mesh down here. On the front you have a 2 megapixel front facing camera. There are no buttons on the bezel. The buttons are a part of the interface itself. Let me quickly set it up and get back. And we are back with the Micromax Canvas A1, the Android One phone from Micromax. let's start with our testing. So I'll first show you the display and touchscreen responsiveness. As you can see, the screen is very responsive here. It responds to my touch inputs very well, and there's no problem when it comes to touchscreen response. The display viewing angles are pretty decent. They are not very good, but they are good enough. In this price segment, you won't get much better than this. This is a 480 by 854 display. I'll show you a quick gaming demo in our following section to give you an idea of how vibrant it looks like. But in terms of responsiveness, this phone is fairly responsive and responds to my touch inputs in very blazing fast manner. As you can see right in front of you, the applications are opening very fast and it's working pretty seamlessly. Let me give you a video playback demo first, then we'll go to audio playback, then we'll give you a quick gaming demo. Followed by that, I'll give you a call quality test, camera test, and all that you need to know about this phone. So I'll first stream a video from our channel just to give you an idea how well the display looks like. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Digest. I'm streaming this video directly from the YouTube channel, and this is right now live streaming from YouTube. At the Google Android One, right from its launch in New Delhi. This is the Carbon Sparkle 5, and what we have here is the Spice Dream. The clarity is coming out to be really good. The brightness of this device is set to automatic, so it is sensing the ambient light and setting the brightness accordingly, and the video playback experience is fairly smooth and flawless. There is no problem when it comes to the display. The audio is coming out to be fairly loud from the rear speaker. Let me give you a speaker test by playing some music from this phone and give you an idea how loud it is. I've also briefly tested these earphones, and the sound quality from these earphones come out to be decent. So when it comes to music as well as video playback, this phone is fairly sorted. Now let me quickly show you camera samples. This phone comes with the same camera application that we saw on the Spice Dream Uno, and it comes fairly loaded. The camera here is 5 megapixel. It is with touch to focus and autofocus. It takes sharp pictures. Let me quickly give you a sample. So these are two pictures which I have clicked just now in front of you. So this one is of this box right in front of me, and this one is another picture taken with this. And it also gives me some cool applications. For example, the camera app comes with some cool effects. So you have video recording which can go up to full high definition. So here in camera, you can hit on settings icon right here, and in settings you can go to resolution quality and set the video recording to high definition or full high definition 1080p. You also get lens blur, which is another cool effect which is given virtually, so you can blur the background very easily. All you need to do is just move the camera a bit while you are taking picture and it will blur the rear object. So I'm taking picture of this phone and moving my camera a bit up. This way it will background blur everything that you see here. So it is a lens blur effect. Right now it is processing image. It takes a while, a few seconds, and now it is done. As you can see, the rear objects are now out of focus, and the all focus is now concentrated on the object which was at the center. So the camera performs really well here. Now let me quickly jump to gaming, and then we'll show you the benchmarks. I'll run Subway Surf to give you an idea of how smooth the graphics are and how well the colors look like on this display. It is a 1.3 GHz quad-core CPU powering this phone, has 1 GB of RAM, so should do well at this basic gaming. The colors are nice, and the touchscreen is also responding fine. There was a bit of a frame rate once or twice in between. It comes with Mali 400 GPU. The gaming is satisfactory. I would not say it is seamless, but it is good enough. In this price segment, you don't find many phones which can do very well in gaming, but this one does well. I don't have major complaints when it comes to gaming with the Micromax Canvas A1 Android phone. Now let me quickly get out of this game and show you the benchmark scores. We tested with Antutu benchmark version 5 and we got a score of 18,320. This is very comparable to the other Android One phones that we have tested because they essentially use the same hardware. They all have MediaTek 6582 1.3 GHz quad-core CPU. They all have 1 GB of RAM, and the sensors that you see here include direction, G sensor, acceleration, light sensor, e-compass, proximity, gyro, linear acceleration and rotation vector sensor. So it is fairly loaded when it comes to specs. Let me quickly show you the Nina Mark II benchmark as well so that you get an idea of how well the graphics benchmark score. So here we get a 62.3 score, which is almost perfect when it comes to graphics. Since the display resolution is not very high, so there is very less strain on the GPU. So when it comes to gaming benchmarks, this phone does not disappoint us, is at par with any other Android One phone that we have tested so far. Let me now give you an idea of the call quality and clarity. So let me quickly dial this number and put it on speakerphone.
The smartphone network welcomes you to one-to-one care. All menu options have been changed. Please listen.
In my opinion, the call clarity is good. The network reception is also decent. It's slightly weak at the location where I'm shooting it, but it is not the problem with phone because the network is generally weaker over here where I'm testing this phone. Overall, I don't find any sort of trouble when it comes to using this phone. Now let's move to the other important factor, which is the software and user interface. The software, as you know, on the Android One phones is directly backed by Google. So it gets the latest Android version, which is the 4.4.4, and you will get all the updates for at least 2 years. So Android L is guaranteed, and other updates, minor and major, will be rolled out to the Android One, just like you get it on the Nexus devices. It gets Google Experience Launcher, so when you move it here, you get the Google Now, so it has all the goodness of Google. And you can also even say the hot word, which is, "Okay Google, what's the weather like?"
It's 32 degrees with haze in New Delhi.
So it responds to your touch commands as well as your voice commands as well. It is pretty cool when it comes to hardware as well. The phone feels nice in hand. The camera performs good. The audio and visual quality is good. The screen is decent. The response is super smooth. And there are some pre-installed applications on the Micromax Android One phone. Let me quickly show you what all that comes with. There is Amazon Ask Me application. Antutu is not installed by default. This is something which I installed. Hike Messenger was pre-installed. MLive was installed. And apart from that, I don't see anything other than Google Suites installed on this phone. So only a few applications, not much of a bloatware, so no problem. Also, the internal memory on this phone is around 2.27 GB, just like the other Android phones, and this also allows to move applications to SD card. So let me quickly show you a demo. Here we go into apps and we move into a game, and we see a button which clearly mentions move to SD card. When I hit on this button, it moves the game to SD card. So yes, you can move your applications to SD card on a Micromax Canvas A1. This brings us to the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed watching this video and got all the answer to your queries. If you have any more questions or doubts about the Micromax Canvas A1, we'll be testing this phone for a few more days. So do drop your questions in the comment section below. We'll come up with the follow-up videos. If you enjoyed watching this video, please don't forget to press the thumbs up button and share this video with your friends on Google+, Facebook, Twitter and other social networks. For more such videos from Intellect Digest, make sure to subscribe to our channel by pressing the subscribe button below. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.